Hey guys, Bricktastic Productions here, and welcome to another Bricktastic news video. This video I was very excited to make, even though it's literally been like a week since these sets were revealed, but once I saw them, I was just so excited about this wave. So, if you guys haven't already seen them on the screen, the new Harry Potter summer wave of LEGO sets has been revealed. It's been about a week now that I'm making this video, but anyway, there's just so much I would love to say about these. So we're gonna go through each of these, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about them, what I like about them, what I don't like, and yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so the first set we have here is the Hogwarts Carriage and Thestrals. This is a $20 set with 121 pieces, and I think for $20 it's a bit much because you get this really bad tree-looking build over here, but you also have a good carriage build, because we've never gotten a Hogwarts carriage before in LEGO, so this is a good way to get that, as well as the Thestral pieces being reintroduced from that Fantastic Beasts set. We also get a new piece for the baby Thestral, which is a very cool thing. So, of course, these bigger pieces and specially molded pieces are what's making the price so high. But what I really do like about this set is not only the Thestrals, but the figures in this set. We have two exclusive minifigures to this set. We have Harry with an exclusive jacket print, as well as Luna with an exclusive torso print. So, two really cool figures. I love how Luna has the mid-legs in tan. Very nice addition there. And yeah, I think the Thestrals are cool, and you know, it would have been cool to get another, like, normal Thestral, or maybe even another baby one, but in the end, I think overall it really serves its purpose as being the Hogwarts carriage. And, you know, the tree build is another side build, but I am wondering if LEGO had taken the tree out of this build, maybe they could have made this a $10 or $15 set instead of $20. But as it stands now, that's what this set is, and it's not a bad set. It's just small. But yeah, next set. Alright, this next set is Hogwarts Courtyard, Sirius's Rescue. This is a $50 set with 345 pieces, which is a little iffy because, like, I don't know, it seems like that's a lot for the price and the piece count. It doesn't seem right, but at the same time, there are quite a few big pieces, as well as the new Buckbeak, so I don't know. But one thing I really do love about this set is the minifigures, and I do like the Buckbeak. Now, I feel like the gray Buckbeak from Hagrid's Hut is more accurate, but it is nice to get a new variant. I also love the exclusive Sirius Black figure, and if you guys can tell, you probably could, the Harry and Hermione face prints are actually exclusive, or not exclusive, but they're new. They're brand new face prints, which is a really cool thing. I'm very glad LEGO decided to make new face prints for Harry and Hermione. And another cool thing I like about the set is the spiral staircase pieces. I think it's a cool feature, and the reason it was added in the set, I think it's a cool addition. And this obviously continues the way of the 2021 Hogwarts style sets, so you can add these onto those sets as well with the Technics, pins, and all that. And I gotta say, I mean, I do like the exterior designs of this, and the interior, there really isn't much of an interior, but for what it is, I think it's a pretty decent looking set. And you even had the jail cell for Sirius at the top, and even a little room with a broomstick with a new broom end piece, which is really cool, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, moving on to the next set. Alright, to continue with these Hogwarts-style buildings, we have the Hogwarts Dumbledores office. This is an $80 set with 654 pieces, which, the longer I look at this, the longer I am more okay with the price. I think it is a decent price for what you get here. It definitely looks like a tall set, so that's not the issue here, but I think the interior is a little cramped compared to other things we've seen from Harry Potter. But one thing I really gotta start off with is the minifigures. This set is a really cool, it has some amazing minifigures. We can start off from left to right here. We have Argus Filch, which is new and exclusive, not only with his torso and legs, but I believe his face print is exclusive. The hairpiece is, I believe, the same one from the Whomping Willow set of 2018. And then we have the first appearance in the new line of Harry Potter sets of Mrs. Norris Filch's cat, so that's a really cool addition, and I love that print. We get Snape and Harry, which I don't believe are exclusive. We get the Sorting Hat as well, which is a great piece, as well as the Sword of Gryffindor, and a baby fox, the Phoenix, which is an amazing use of that bird piece that was introduced in like the Disney Series 2 series. And I just think that's a great use and a great use of that piece in general, but that's just awesome how we have a variant of Fox in Lego form, which is amazing. But then Dumbledore appears to be exclusive, as well as a new and exclusive Madame Pince, which is really cool because she has a new hair and hat combination piece, as well as a feather addition that you can add on to the hat. And it's funny because this figure, I don't even think talks in the movies, but we have this whole brand new hat piece for her. And I think it's really cool. I love how the figure looks and everything, so that's cool. And then we have Hermione over there. So, this set in general, I think the interior is a little bit cramped, but at the same time, there is a lot to go here. So if you look at the very top, you have a little area to store the Sword of Gryffindor. Underneath that, you have the area with the pensieve, which is in Dumbledore's office. And then below that, you actually have Dumbledore's office, which has some bookcases, his desk, which is on a little stand, which is cool, as well as a perch for Fox and a perch for the Sorting Hat, which is very cool. You also have some nice banisters on the sides of Dumbledore's office, which is areas you can maybe put figures and stuff on, like a balcony of some sorts. And then on the bottom floor, you have, on each of the left and right sides, you have desks with chairs, which I do like how those are built, as well as other tables when you get to the middle, and then a bookcase, which you can actually push these pins on the front and pop some books out of the shelf, which I think is a cool thing. Also, in one of the books, there is a sticker of the screaming face, which is a reference to the first movie, and you also get Harry Potter in his cloak of invisibility, which you actually don't see in any of these pictures, which is interesting. I'm just noticing that now. But anyway, in general, I think it's a pretty good set, especially for the figures, and the price isn't too much of a bother, because, the price could be much worse, let's be honest. But anyway, that is an awesome set, and now moving on to our next set. Alright guys, this next set is really cool, and I am looking forward to getting this, because this is the Hungarian Horntail Dragon, and if you guys know, from 2020 and 2021, we have gotten a buildable Hedwig and a buildable Fox the Phoenix, and they had these features where they were on a stand, and you could turn a Technic build, and it would flap their wings. Now, this is another entry in that series, where it is a size-accurate Hungarian Horntail dragon on a stand, which looks really cool in my opinion, and it can be chasing Harry on a broomstick, which I think is the coolest way you can display this. You also get the golden egg at the bottom there, and a name tag, printed or stickered. I hope it's a print, but anyway, it's just like the Fox and Hedwig builds, and it's $50 with 671 pieces, so I think that's very good for a price per piece, and the details I think are amazing. The only thing I really don't like is that in other set images, it appears that the eyes of the Hungarian Horntail are stickers, which really sucks, but at the same time, it appears that those are the only stickers in the set. Everything else looks printed or just brick-built, so I really do like that. However, the fact that those are stickered eyes, at least it looks like it, I really don't like that. But the flame coming out of its mouth is amazing. I love the builds that are much more spiky, which makes so much more sense, because that's what the Hungarian Horntail was. It just had all these spikes on it and stuff. I also love the tail build, and in general, the cloth piece on the wings looks awesome as well. So yeah, the golden egg makes its reappearance, as well as the cool little stand with using that clear bar piece to hold Harry and his broomstick up, which you guys can tell in this picture. We have a brand new Harry Potter minifigure with dual molded arms and side arm printing, which is something we rarely see in these cheaper Harry Potter sets, which is amazing, as well as the new torso print. We also have, you can see a better version of the new broom, I guess, bristle piece, the end of the broom. That's a new piece, and then you add other pieces to make the rest of the broomstick, which I think is awesome. So I just love the new broom pieces, and you see them more throughout this wave. So you saw one earlier, and you're going to see quite a few later. But yeah, in my opinion, one of the better sets of this wave. Alright, next up, we have the Shrieking Shack and Whomping Willow. This is a great comeback in my opinion, because we got a Shrieking Shack Harry Potter set a long time ago. I don't even know how long ago, but we've only gotten it once, and obviously over the years Lego's gotten better and more advanced with their builds and stuff, so this is just a huge upgrade. You even get all this other scenery and stuff and the Whomping Willow, which is really cool. But one thing I want to start off with is the minifigures. You get some amazing minifigures. You get Harry, Ron, and Hermione in their tattered clothes, which was from the hospital wing, so those are not exclusive anymore. And you still get the same face prints from those sets as well, so it's not the new ones, which means Ron actually doesn't have a new face print in this wave. But what I love about this set is that you get Remus Lupin, Sirius Black, and Peter Pettigrew minifigures, and they're all exclusive. Even Sirius with his torso print, I believe, is exclusive in his face print. But then you also get their animagus versions of themselves. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? So you get Scabbers the Rat as a piece. You get a new dog I guess the Great Dane dog piece in black with some cool printing for Sirius. And then you get a whole new figure of the werewolf version of Lupin with those awesome legs and torso print. And I just think that turned out so well. And yeah, just in general, the new Lupin figure looks awesome. And yeah, I really do love the way this set turned out. And yeah, now with the normal set, like the interior of the Shrieking Shack it's a little cramped, but there's still a lot of detail that was fit in, like the piano and the couch that Ron sits on and the fireplace and stuff like that. You even have a little way to sneak into the Shrieking Shack from the Whomping Willow, so you have that whole underground area. And one thing I really do want to point out is not only the new variant of the Whomping Willow, so it's not like a similar build, it's literally a brand new build for it, which I love, but the feature to turn Lupin into the werewolf is amazing. You basically put Lupin on one side of this rock piece in the middle, and then you put the werewolf figure on the other side, and you can spin him around, and as you can see, these pieces up here represents a cloudy sky, but then when you turn it around, you get this piece as the moon, which I believe is glow in the dark, and I just love that feature. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that is a cool way to represent this whole transformation scene. So yeah, the box art is also amazing, and one thing that I saw is that if you look in the far distance, you see the 2018, 19, and 20, actually just 2019 and 2018 versions of the Great Hall and the Clock Tower from LEGO. So that's interesting how those versions are being used for the box art when we have these new versions that don't work with the old versions. But anyway, that's just something I wanted to note on. But overall, I just love the details on this set, and yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing set. One thing to mention is it is 777 pieces for $90, which is honestly not bad. You know, it could be a lot worse, and I think it's a really good work for the price. So yeah, awesome. That was a lot to talk about, but next set. Alright guys, this is one of my favorite sets of this new wave, because it is our sort of first Deathly Hallows Harry Potter Lego set. I know we had two sort of sets from 2012. There was like one in the Forbidden Forest, and then there was a Hogwarts battle set. But honestly, those weren't really marketed as Deathly Hallows, I don't think, so I don't really count those. This is our official new version of a Deathly Hallows Lego set, and I think this is one of the better and best ways to represent it. So it's the Ministry of Magic with 990 pieces, and it's $100, which is pretty good price per piece in my opinion. And the figures are really the steal of the show. I mean, you get a new Umbridge, you get Yaxley and, what is his name, Pius? Yeah. So Yaxley and Pius, which are two, I guess, Death Eaters. Pius is, I think, the minister or something like that. I think he takes, I don't know. My knowledge on Harry Potter is pretty good, but some things I don't know about. And you also get Arthur Weasley, a Dementor. You also get the 3 Polyjuice Potion versions of Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Basically, the people that they transformed into. And what's cool is that you actually get Harry, Ron, and Hermione faces to swap out, which is a really cool feature. You also get Ron's version of his character. You get that guy's wife in Lego form as well, which is an interesting introduction, which is but it's cool that Lego included that. And yeah, and among that you get amazing pieces. You get the Patronus cat piece for Umbridge, as well as a Horcrux on a printed 1x1, which is really cool. You also get a couple paper airplane pieces, just using the like yield pieces from Lego City, which is really cool. It's just one piece of the paper airplanes, which work really well. If you guys look at the top of the box as well, you have those little tiny black things that I guess like make loud noises and like fart all over the place. So that's what those Monkey Kid green cloud things are. So I think that's a cool inclusion and funny in a way. You also get the telephone booth, which is not from the Deathly Hallows, but it's from a previous movie where it drops down into the Ministry, which is a cool feature. And I hope that door piece is printed, but who knows? I mean, it looks printed because it looks very close to the door piece anyway. But yeah, you also get the statue with the fountain, which is a smaller build than what it is in the movie, but it works in a way. The Dementor has a piece, an attachment piece, where you can basically mimic him like sucking the soul out, which is kind of cool. And you have all these cool play features, like the fireplace, where you apparate or disapparate, whatever the word is, into the fireplace, into the Ministry, which is really cool. You also get a feature where you can make the stacks of newspapers fly, which hopefully have these new prints. I don't know if it's a sticker or prints, because it's on 4 different pieces, and like distract the bad guys. And I like the dark green and red color scheme of it, and the way that it's built as well. You can also switch out and rearrange the tower, basically, because they have interiors. So on the back, you guys can see there's Umbridge's room with the cats and all the pink stuff. You have like a room with the desk and all that for the the jury or the court session, whatever it's called. And then you got the rooms with the play features, as well as on the other side you have Arthur Weasley's room, which has all these cool like Muggle items. So there's like a rubber duck in a glass container, which is funny. And then I believe I see a boom box as well, and a fork, and a baby bottle, and a clock. So there's some really funny accessories in there. As well as underneath that, the prophecy room from the 6th movie, I believe it was, the Order of the Phoenix. Not 6th movie, the 5th movie, Order of the Phoenix, where all the shelves fell over and all the prophecies were breaking. So that's cool how those are in this set. It looks like there's a feature where you can make the shelf fall, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, that was so much to talk about, but I mean, this was a huge set, and you can even see that you can swap out the faces for the Harry, Ron, and Hermione figures, and rearrange the Ministry as well. And it looks like at the very top of this archway build, there is a seat for the Minister, maybe? Like another area for a character. But anyway, overall, great set, and wow, I talked a lot for that, but there's just so much going on here. But anyway, let's move on to our final set. Alright guys, our final set, and one of my favorites. This one and the Ministry are definitely my favorites, but let's be honest, like, I love all of them, because I've said so many good things. But anyway, this is 12 Grimmauld Place. I hope I said that right. This is $120 with 1,083 pieces, which I don't think is bad. And this is obviously the building that, I guess, the secret building that can pop up from in between the 2 other buildings, which is a really bad way I described that, but it kind of makes sense, because, I mean, this is just a really cool set, because the feature is also amazing, where you can literally pull these 2 normal-looking building parts apart, and then the old-looking building can pop up, just like in the movie. So I just think that's really cool. The exterior looks really cool as well. The figures are the huge standout to me, though. So if you guys can see, every figure in the set is exclusive, except for Harry. None of his prints are exclusive, but we have a new Kingsley figure. We have a new Tonks figure, which even has an alternative hairpiece, and I think face print, because there's a red hairpiece version in this set as well, and there's a leaked face print of a duck nose or duck beak version of Tonks. And then on the back of the box, you can see a version of her face where she has a pig nose, which is a really cool reference. But anyway, that's a great figure. A new exclusive Sirius with his torso and legs. A new Ron with his torso, which looks really cool, as well as a new Molly Weasley Fred and George, which all have exclusive outfits, as well as I believe our first creature minifigure, which is a really cool version of him. And I wonder if it is a new mold. I don't know if the ears are the same as Dobby's. Actually, I believe that is a new head mold, so that is really cool, and I like the print on him as well. So, yeah, the figures really do stand out, and here you can see how that play feature works where the building pops out. And then on the back here, you have references to not only the Order of the Phoenix, which I believe is where most of this scene took place, but you even have the piano where Ron and Hermione sat down in the Deathly Hallows. So that's a really cool thing. You also get Crookshanks, the cat, Hermione's cat, in this set, and you get the long earpiece from where that Crookshanks rips off from the Order of the Phoenix, I believe. I hope I got the movie right, because I've seen him so many times I should know that's the movie. But yeah, I just thought it was so cool that LEGO included the earpiece and that funny feature. But yeah, you get quite a few rooms here. You get the room of like Sirius's family tree with the splotches and stuff. Those are, I believe, stickered onto the wall there. You also get these weird bats in the corner up here. I don't know what those are all about, but cool pieces and cool recolor of those, I guess, in tan. And you get like a little bed and stuff, some other rooms. It's not a huge room area because of the play feature. But you also get the main table that they sit at with some cups on the wall and stuff. So yeah, overall a really cool set, and it's really the figures are the main standout. But I do love how the building looks, and it kind of does remind me of the Sanctum Sanctorum set from the Infinity War wave. So yeah, I just think this is a really cool set, and especially the figures. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because in general, I'm getting all these sets, obviously. It just depends on when, and hopefully on sale, but you never know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I like I said again, like, these are all amazing sets, and they all have amazing figures as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright, see you later.